Buying a car in 2026 is harder than ever. Prices are rising, repairs are getting more expensive, and some modern cars are packed with so much technology that one small issue can cost thousands to fix. But here's the scary part. Some cars look amazing. They have huge screens, aggressive styling, luxurious interiors, and powerful engines. But underneath all of that, terrible reliability, massive depreciation, transmission nightmares, electrical failures, and repair bills that could destroy your wallet. Today, we're exposing the cars you should seriously avoid buying in 2026. Some of these cars are unreliable, some are overpriced, and some are simply not worth the headache. And trust me, a few of the cars on this list might surprise you. So before you spend your hard-earned money on your next car, watch this video until the end, because avoiding one bad purchase could save you thousands of dollars. Let's begin. First up, the legendary luxury SUV that many people dream about owning, the Range Rover. Now don't get me wrong, the Range Rover is beautiful, it's luxurious, it's powerful, and it makes a huge statement on the road. But in 2026, this is still one of the riskiest vehicles you can buy. The biggest problem? Reliability. Range Rovers are infamous for electrical problems. Suspension fêlure, suspension leaks, engine issues, infotainment glitches, and incredibly expensive maintenance costs. Even newer models continue to suffer from software-related problems. And once the warranty expires, things get ugly fast. A simple repair can easily cost thousands of dollars. And if something major fails, you could end up spending luxury car money just to keep it alive. Another issue is depreciation. These SUVs lose value extremely fast. A brand new Range Rover may look like success, but a few years later, its resale value drops hard. So unless you're leasing it or you have unlimited repair money, you may want to stay very far away from this SUV in 2026. Next on the list, the Jeep Grand Cherokee. This SUV is extremely popular. It looks rugged, it has a premium interior, and it promises off-road capability mixed with luxury. But many owners have reported serious reliability issues, especially with electronics. Modern Grand Cherokees are packed with complicated technology, and unfortunately, that technology doesn't always work properly. Owners commonly complain about random warning lights, infotainment freezing, transmission issues, electrical malfunctions, air suspension problems, engine reliability concerns. And while repair costs may not be supercar-level expensive, they add up quickly. Another issue? Build quality inconsistency. Some owners have great experiences. Others spend months dealing with repairs. That unpredictability makes this SUV difficult to recommend in 2026, especially when there are more reliable alternatives available. Now let's talk about a car that's everywhere. The Nissan Altima. Specifically a models equipped with Nissan's CVT transmission. CVT stands for Continuously Variable Transmission. And over the years, Nissan's CVTs have built a terrible reputation. Many owners have experienced transmission slipping, delayed acceleration, jerking movements, overheating, complete transmission failure. And replacing a CVT transmission is not cheap. Some owners end up paying thousands of dollars for repairs. Now, to be fair, Nissan has improved some of its newer transmissions, but the brand still carries that reliability stigma. And in 2026, there are simply safer options in the mid-size sedan market. Cars like the Toyota Camry and Honda Accord continue to dominate because of long-term dependability. Meanwhile, the Altima still raises concerns for many buyers, especially if you plan to keep the car for years. Luxury sedans are amazing when they're new, but some become nightmares once they age. And the BMW 7 Series is one of the biggest examples. This car is basically a rolling computer. It's loaded with advanced technology, massaging seats, huge digital displays, complex suspension systems, driver assistance features, and incredibly sophisticated electronics. Sounds amazing, right? Until something breaks. Repair costs on the 7 Series can be brutal. Even minor issues can cost a fortune because labor and parts are extremely expensive. And as the car ages, problems become more common. Electrical failures, cooling system issues, oil leaks, suspension repair, battery-related problems. The list goes on. Another issue is depreciation. The 7 Series loses value fast. A car that once cost over $100,000 can become shockingly cheap on the used market. And there's a reason why. People don't want a maintenance nightmare. Unless you're financially prepared for luxury maintenance bills. Avoid this car in 2026. Electric cars are becoming more popular every year. But not every EV is a smart buy. And one controversial option is the Chevrolet Bolt EV. Now, yes, the Bolt is affordable. It's practical, and it helped make EVs more accessible. But there's one major concern that damaged its reputation: battery problems. The Bolt became infamous for battery-related recalls and even fire risks. General Motors addressed many of these issues, but the controversy still makes some buyers nervous. Another issue? Charging infrastructure still depends heavily on where you live. If charging stations in your area are unreliable or limited, ownership can become frustrating. And battery replacement costs in EVs can still be extremely expensive. So while EV technology keeps improving, some buyers may want to be cautious with older or problematic EV platforms in 2026. Minivans are supposed to be practical, reliable, and stress-free, but the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid has received mixed reactions from owners. Some people love it, others regret buying it. The biggest complaints involve electrical problems, hybrid system issues, reliability concerns, software glitches, charging system faults, and because hybrid systems are more complicated than traditional gasoline engines, repairs can become expensive. For families looking for peace of mind, reliability matters more than flashy features. And unfortunately, the Pacifica Hybrid still struggles to earn complete trust from many consumers. Now, this one might upset some Tesla fans, but the Tesla Model X remains one of the most problematic luxury EVs for long-term ownership. Yes, it's fast. Yes, it's futuristic. And yes, those Falcon Wing doors look incredible. But those same doors are also part of the problem. The Model X has developed a reputation for build quality issues, panel gaps, suspension problems, door malfunctions, software bugs, expensive repairs. And because Tesla vehicles rely heavily on software, when glitches happen, they can affect major vehicle functions. Another challenge is repair accessibility. Tesla repair centers can be overloaded in some regions, and parts availability may lead to long waiting periods. For a vehicle that costs this much, many buyers expect better consistency. That's why the Model X remains a risky purchase for 2026. The Ford F-150 is one of the most iconic trucks ever made, but the hybrid version has faced criticism from some owners. Hybrid trucks are still relatively new, and combining traditional truck durability with hybrid technology creates additional complexity. Some reported issues include electrical problems, generator system malfunctions, software glitches, battery concerns. Now, not every owner experiences problems, but reliability uncertainty can be dangerous when buying a truck you depend on daily, especially if you tow heavy loads or use your truck for work. In 2026, many buyers may still prefer simpler powertrains with proven reliability records. Few cars look as exotic as the Maserati Ghibli. It sounds amazing, it turns heads, and it feels special. But there's a reason used Maseratis lose value so quickly. Reliability problems. The Ghibli is known for electrical issues, expensive maintenance, poor resale value, costly repairs, inconsistent quality. And while the car delivers excitement, ownership costs can become a nightmare. A lot of people buy used Maseratis because they seem affordable, but what they don't realize is this: the maintenance costs are still based on the original luxury price. and that catches many owners off guard. In 2026, this is still one of the easiest luxury cars to regret buying. Audi makes some incredible cars. They look classy, they drive beautifully, and their interiors are among the best in the industry. But buying an older high-mileage Audi can be very risky, especially if maintenance history is unclear. Common issues can include oil leaks, timing chain problems, electrical failures, suspension wear, turbocharger issues. And because these are German luxury vehicles, repairs are expensive. Many buyers get attracted by low-used prices, but there's a reason those prices drop. Maintenance. If the previous owner skipped proper servicing, you may inherit a financial disaster. So unless you're getting a well-maintained example with detailed records, proceed with extreme caution. Here's something many people don't realize. Modern cars are becoming harder and more expensive to repair. Today's vehicles are packed with sensors, cameras, radar systems, touchscreens, software, driver assistance technology. Even a minor accident can become incredibly expensive. A small bumper repair might involve recalibrating cameras and sensors, and that alone can cost a fortune. That's why reliability matters more than ever in 2026, because when modern cars break, the repair bills can be shocking. So what should you buy instead? If you want peace of mind in 2026, focus on vehicles with strong reliability reputations. Brands like Toyota, Honda, Lexus, Mazda continue to dominate reliability rankings. They may not always be the flashiest, but they save owners huge amounts of money over time. And remember this, the smartest car isn't always the fastest or the most luxurious. It's the one that starts every morning without draining your bank account. So those were some of the cars you should seriously think twice about buying in 2026. Now, of course, every car can have good owners and bad experiences. But when reliability complaints, expensive repairs, and poor resale value keep appearing again and again, that's a warning sign you shouldn't ignore. Because buying the wrong car doesn't just cost money. It costs time, stress, and endless frustration. So before you buy your next vehicle, do your research, check owner reviews, and never let flashy features blind you from long-term reliability. Now I want to hear from you. What car would you never buy in 2026? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more car content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.